welcome to the new practice test. Let's start it. Perspective, yes. Interestingly, I don't know. Employment. Spurious, I don't know. No. No. Empirical, yes. Art. Mosquito. No. Bound. Sector. Stereotypical. Relatively, it's mistaken, No. Yes. Lively. Wear a heavy coat. The professor was able to explain it to clarify. Unlike the something is likely be alien. I don't know. She decided to as a keepsake for the future generation. Preserve. I don't know this.
There's a restaurant in the hotel. There's a restaurant in the hotel. There's a restaurant in the hotel.
I'll explain it to you later on.
When he was 6, he started piano lessons. When he was 6, he started piano lessons. When he was 6, he started piano lessons.
quite right. After researching what others have done, I decided to hold a changes event supporting a local children, and I contracts to a local children's hospital. And worker, local children hospital is it hospital, hostel, and workers out to deal with them to hold our annual event the huge success and to make it more bigger. He looked for a profitable investment for his capital.
4 brothers and 4 sisters stepped out of the middle cave. Four brothers and 4 sisters stepped out of the middle cave. Four brothers and 4 sisters stepped out of the middle cave.
Material science encompasses various classes of materials, each of which may constitute a separate field.
The plane climbed high into the sky. The plane climbed high into the sky.
The petals of a flower are often brightly colored and scented to attract the insects and other pollinators.
They could use their cars to drive to work in the city. They could use their cars to drive to work in the city. They could use their cars to drive to work in the city.
This one is correct.
A podcast is an audio program that is distributed in digital formats. A podcast is an audio program that is distributed in digital formats. A podcast is an audio program that is distributed in digital formats.
This has resulted in loss of genetic diversity and biodiversity as a whole.
The group arrived in the morning and spent the next 2 days touring the city. The group arrived in the morning and spent the next 2 days touring the city. The group arrived in the morning and spent the next 2 days touring the city.
Yeah, better.
One was the great success of farmers in breeding cattle and crop plants. One was the great success of farmers in breeding cattle and crop plants. One was the great success of farmers in breeding cattle and crop plants.
Industrial engineer is a branch of engineering which deals with the optimization of complex processes or systems.
He reports the facts and results immediately to the committee. He reports the facts and results immediately to the committee. He reports the facts and results immediately to the committee.
The theory of human resources. The theory of the human resources. Let's see if it is correct. Development suggests business turning from position to here is the answer. Why would a business need a human resource? Here is the line. To write a grant proposal, you meet them to discuss what you are about to start a conversation. High profession. This is how the confusing. Like, what will we say? Ah,
Great! So, as I mentioned in my email, I'm working on a grant proposal for a new project and I could use some help. Well, I need someone to help me with the research and writing. And I thought you would be a good fit for the project.
I don't know if this is this one. I could. That sound great. What kind of research I'll be doing? Like they are doing, so why I'll be doing? This is really very confusing.
You'll be helping me look into potential funders for the project and collecting information about our target population.
Potential funding. Okay, this one or that one? Oh,
I'd like to have most of the research done in the next month so that we have time to revise and edit the proposal before we submit it.
next month. 5 out of 6.
Yes, I've created a schedule with specific deadlines for each task that needs to be completed. But if you need more time for anything, just let me know and we can adjust the timeline accordingly.
This one or this one? Okay. So in this case, I really want to say you, like, it's a small one. In the real test, it would be a lengthy paragraph as well, and the time will be limited. As here, you can get the so many of a wrong. You can might get hyper or something. Please don't be. It's normal here. Okay. I missed the chance of like preparing the conversation summary, so let it be. It's normal. Please carefully listen all the conversation part, because that will not come on the word until you give the answer. So please do remind that. It is very important. Don't absent your mind. Picture. Oh god. Okay, let it be. Describe the last time you did something that challenges you. What did you do? What did you learn from that? Challenges. Here I have to write. Describe how this challenge experience contribute to your personal growth and qualities.
What does fairness mean to you? Why is it important to be fair? What does fairness mean to you? Why is it important to be fair?
The disfairness means to me, it has the different definition according to the human, but as the situation I'm right now, I feel that the disfairness is meant to be not provide the equal opportunity to all the student in the same class or in the same situations, as the word nepotism is around the world. So it's not in the single step or in the single country, but it is all around the world and faced by a lot of the humans or called the students in their lives. I feel that the students should be provided equal opportunities according to their capabilities and the abilities in their sessions. But due to their people recognitions, recommendations, or we can say the nepotism or favoritism, some people or some student can easily get their job while the other are not. So I believe that in this situation, I believe that it is the great unfairness happening nowadays. It is most important because every student have their own journey they have done a great, and they have think also they have doing hard work for their lives differently. So i be- believe that they should get the equal opportunity, and it is very important to their life as well. This is the picture of the clear museum, where we can see that there are different colors of the sculpture are put over a cemented decks. It seems that it's a kind of a very expensive and luxurious museum of some of the town like abroad or some of the well developed country. As we can see, the museum is really a highly architectured and manufactured buildings. We can see that there is a lot of the hanging balls over there, which really feels great. And also it seems that it's providing us a richy vibes, which assume us that it's really belong to a developed country. We also can see the light at the side of the building, which is yellow color, which make us assume that it might be a night time, or it's just for a decorated of the place. It's believed that the places the things are put it in the museums are really expensive and luxurious, means that they are really like valuable. They are some of their ancestral, or some they are newly manufactured. So I believe that this is a picture of the museum as a whole. By practicing a skill, describe the aspect that need the time when I improved my skill was by practicing is was when I was in 10th class. I believe that there is no many people in the developing country used to speak the English, and they can write it as well very much well, but in the place of the speaking they always feels like unconscious, or they don't have the word to speak or something, like they feel very very nervous while speaking English. So I was the one of them who really feel hard while speaking the English. Even the a sentence I cannot speak as well, but I improve it by practicing a lot with the day and night. I believe that the I and the two of the girls are only speak used to speak English in that class. So the aspect that I need to most practice is to improve, like we should focus in each and every terms of the grammars, or also we have the ability to practice by repeating those words, those sentences, mostly frequently, so that it will be in our mouth ever. So I improved that skill by practicing is a lot, making a notes used to speak, even in the night as well. Don't use that feeling words. I just like it make it comes on my mind. So what is this? Many people believe that nature tourism is a great way to increase appreciation and respect for nature. Do you agree? Yes, of course, everybody should be, and it's not only gives the like disagree with the statement or special. Yeah, it also provides so very much advantages as we breathe from nature. I agree with this statement. Yes. So this is our last test. Choose a plant or animals that you think are more interesting. Describe some of the threat. The animals that I really would like to talk about is the animals which is a cat. The cat is like a very pet animals, which some are get adopted or some are not. They are really intriguing according to me, because how they are living their life by the daily challenges in the home. Like people usually get beat those animals and get out of their house. They even not provide them a food. I don't see any of the people who provide them a literally a food like we provide the food to the animals like a cow. So I believe that their life is really challenging or full of threats. And the some of the threats and challenge that they feel in their daily life is must be the challenges for the food in their daily lives, which they are not getting by the people of like us, as we believe in many of the faith which cat is not good for the human, or something like um, unusual or against our tradition or culture is something that the taboos are there. Whereas the other challenges that they face are they face really a great pain while delivering their babies in the road, where there is no any facilities provided to them by the veterinary doctor or the people of like us. In causes the death of the many of the cats or animals while delivering their babies in the road. Also it causes the death of their babies as well. So I believe that is the great challenges and threats that faces by the people, by the cats animals, or other animals as well. And I believe that we are the reason mostly in that there are a few many of the I be, there are the few many of the ways that they can overcome of the those, but still there are some which are not still invented or discovered to come over that challenges. The few over can challenges that they might be overcome of that would be the from that their side it might they can get the food from somewhere in the jungle or the somewhere that people throw. In that way they can get their daily foods. Or talking about the pain of the delivering or the services that they can get, I don't have any still the existent of